welcome to the Trading Success Show. And today I will be discussing what many people or traders have been emailing me about stocks with massive potential to the upside. And today we'll be doing a scanner on short floats and floats that has a high short interest on the name. To give you an example, we have a GME and we have a KOSS. Okay, so we're gonna be discussing that. But however, I work and I also trade stocks. I've been trading stocks since 2011, and it's really fascinating. It's really, I enjoy trading stocks. Okay, and I also upload videos on small cap, mid cap, large cap stocks every single weekend, including IPOs and reverse split stock with massive potential. If this is your first time you're visiting my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and share the video with your awesome friends. However, this is not a financial advice, for I'm not a financial advisor. See more details in the disclaimer. So I'll say welcome. But if you have any questions or concerns, kindly email me at tradingsuccessshow@gmail.com. If you want more technical analysis, follow me on Twitter and on stock tweets at FRNKTSS. Okay. This website I have here is Finviz. Okay. I have few stocks that I will be looking at today. So when you just type in finviz.com and you will arrive at this page, and it has a whole lot of interesting things to look at and to watch. We have top gainers, high, new highs, overbought, unusual volume. My favorite is unusual volume because I want to know what people are buying out there. Which particular stock has an increased amount of volume that came in during the week. So I like the unusual volume as well, including insider buying, right there. So for today we're gonna be dealing with stocks with high short interest. Okay, so according to Investopedia, here, a short interest is a number of shares that have been sold short but have not yet been covered or closed out. Okay, short interest indicates how many shares of a company are currently sold short or not yet covered. Okay, so most investors, they look at a stock and look at how much shares was shorted, or they look at the floats as well as the short interest. Most times I look at floats that are under 20 million on the name. So today what we're gonna be doing right now is example of a high short interest is the GME and the KOSS. Okay, GME, this is your GME. Look at the move. I know it took a while for GME to gain traction. Okay, and then all of a sudden we started seeing that short squeeze. Okay, we started seeing that short squeeze on the name. Okay, so one thing you have to understand about short squeeze occurs when a stock or an asset jumps sharply higher, forcing traders who had bet that its price will fall to buy it in order to foretell even greater losses. Okay, so it is very important that if you are a short seller, you must understand when to get out of a stock if it's going right against you. Likewise, if you are a long-term trader and you're a trader that likes to buy a stock, that likes to go long a stock, you want a situation whereby you will get out of your position if the stock is going against you. Okay, that is where what I call risk management in trading comes into play. You want to be able to get in a trade in a stock and then set your stop loss. That is the number one rule. Your number one rule and your number two rule is set your stop loss. Because you are going to need that capital in order for you to trade. So you need to trade and you need the capital. You need to preserve the capital. Set stop loss. Do not be a hero. Okay? Do not let the price go against you no matter what. If it goes against you, you get out. You know why? Because the market will still be there the next day, the next trading day, the following trading day. So the market will still be there no matter what. So guess what happened? I know of a guy that actually bought this stock right here around the $42 level. And this said individual held this stock all the way down to $483 per share. And he never sold any of the stock, any of his share. He never sold even one share of GME when the price was actually heading higher. And I was pissed because I'm always preaching, take profit on the way up, because none of you or nobody is gonna go broke with taking profit. Okay, so all of a sudden, guess what happened? The stock actually pulled back. This is the back side, this is the front side. He never took profit, and guess what? The back side, it just pulled down, and all of a sudden it came down and it touched close to what, $38. Okay, so the thing is, it's very important for you to take profit on the way up. You don't want to be a hero. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, so high short interest is very important, because if you look at the float short, it's 30%. Okay, the float short is 30%. And with all the news and stuff with Wall Street bets and all that, regardless, this is very important that you understand that if a short has a high interest short float, there's a very likelihood that the stock is going to bounce, and it's going to bounce really, really, really hard, as well as your shares that are short, that the float of the stock. Okay, so if you look, there is another one called KOSS as well. This is another example. Okay, you want to sell on the way up. You want to sell on the way up. Even Apple, Apple, yes, Apple is a long-term hold, but what are you doing here? Okay, it's going higher and higher and higher. You don't take profit and you pull back down. If you take profit here, okay, you take profit around here, and guess what happened? You sell maybe a quarter or half of your position, and then guess what happened? The stock pulled back down, and you had back that quarter of a size you sold, or the half position you sold, and then ride it back up again. Okay, that is how you trade it. Okay, however, this is not a recommendation to buy or sell a stock. This is just for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so pretty much we just need to get back to our detail scanner. Okay, so now this is the page for Finviz. What I do now is I go to the screener, which is right here. I click on it, and now I have my search criteria. So I go to all, then now I'm looking for floats. I always look for floats that are under 20 million. Okay, current volume must be above 300k, and then our average volume above 300k. The stock must be above the 200 moving average, and also above the 50 moving average. And I love stocks that are in the US. Okay, US stocks. Okay, you click that. Now also for the short float, you want to, you know, if it's something that you're looking for, and you know you want a short squeeze on that stock, you can go ahead and click above 20. I like stocks that are short above 20. Okay, so now we have 21 stocks. Okay, the number one stock here, this one, I'm actually in this trade. I started trading out. I got in when it was like breaking out the $11 area. Okay, so I'm still in this one. I sold some of my position around the $40 area. So anyways, so after you've entered all your search criteria, there are other people who like to search for stocks, you know, within their price limit and all that, under $1, $2 and stuff like that, under $50 or over, you know, $100. So people does stuff like that as well. So for now, this is going to be our criteria. Okay, so I click on chat because I click here because I like to see stocks visually. Okay, before I go in to read more details about that company and all that and what they do. Okay, so right now the first one I'm seeing now is CARV. Okay, CARV. The good thing about this one is in I think 17th of June, I was in this one because I saw that it was breaking this $2.50 area, and I got in. Okay, I got in this position because my plan was to hold it for like a week or a month, and I did. I held it, and after 3 days later, and this was the move. Okay, so it is very important that you capitalize on profit taking. You take profit whenever you have it. And guess what happened? The backside. This was the backside, and then all of a sudden it pushed back again and started consolidating. So this is a very long consolidation. So right now I'm expecting same action that happened here to go ahead and happen around this area, because guess what we're doing? We're actually making a higher low right here. So this is low. We're actually trending the 20 moving average on this Finviz right now. Look at that. Every time we bounce, we will always bounce off this support right here. So I'm expecting it to hold this area. I have my position around $8. I sold some and held some and sold some, on this push, and I'm holding the remaining one. Adding will be anything above $10.50. That will be, a very decent area for me to add to my position. And of course, it will bring my average up a little bit, but there's no problem. As soon as the momentum kicks in, it will be good. Now you see the short float is 24%, and the shares of the float is what? The float is 500,000. It's very tiny. This is what we call a tiny float. Okay, so it has potential to push higher. It has a potential to run 20 points in a day. It has a potential to run 5 points in a day, even 100 points in a day. So that's why it is critical that you get in these stocks at the right time, at the right moment, and on a support. However, this is not a financial advice. You have to do your DD. Okay, now the most fascinating thing about this is if you go down, you're gonna see the news. The news came out in February 23rd. Okay, now this is what happened. Okay, Carver Bancorp actually received investment from JP Morgan. to support their economic empowerment in communities of color. Okay, so which the investment is approximately 3.4% of the company's issued and outstanding common stock at purchase. Okay, so this is it. Okay, so this is the catalyst that actually pushed this stock higher the other day. Okay, this is the catalyst, okay, that made me I took profit there. Okay, I took profit, okay, on that move, and we pull back down. So I'm expecting it to go back up again. Now when we go to stock chart, I love stock chart as well. Let's go to stock chart. Okay, CARV. Alright, so this is beautiful because why? It is holding support right there. It's holding support. This is support right here. Okay, if we can break this area, we should be good to go. 1050 and we'll push higher. Okay, if you look at the RSI, we're not that bad with 62%. Okay, compared to what happened here. Okay, so it's not that bad. So at this point we were around 50 something, about 50 plus about 50%, and then look at the move. Okay, so this will be on my watch list, okay, for a swing. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna be looking at is MRONS from the list, from our scanner. Okay, the next one is gonna be this. Okay, one thing I will be looking for right here, it looks gorgeous. Okay, this trend break. Okay, this is a trend. Look at how we're bouncing off the 50 EMA. Okay, and we're beginning to push higher. All right, so this right here, we need to break this trend. If we can break this trend, we should be good. Okay, let's say our price target is our first price target is going to be around $17. That's going to be our price target. Okay, if you look at the the RSI is 59%, so it is good. So that is the one we're going to be looking at as well. The other one we're going to be looking at is called PETS. Okay, PETS. Okay, this one, it looks good. We're still consolidating around this area. Okay, this is the area we need to actually break. One thing you have to understand, there's something called taking out the stop loss. This happened right there. This is when the market makers decide to take out stop loss, because if there are so many people who bought around this area and decided, okay, let's put our stop loss around the 50 EMA, guess what is going to happen? The market makers are going to take those stop loss out and push them all the way. It doesn't matter if it's a news. Okay, we'll push them out and the stock will start going its way. Okay, so right now this is our ultimate or our second resistance after we break this $38 area. Okay, so this will be on my list as well. I'm going to be watching this. Next one is going to be ROVP. Okay, ROVP, why I'm looking at this is right here. We are actually holding support, and the support is our 50 EMA. So if we can hold this support, I think we should be able to to test the $21 area again. Okay, next one is going to be TMBR. Okay, I've been in this one since the $1 area, so I took profit when we push through this 200 SMA, and then I took another profit again around the $3 area, and I'm still holding the remaining portion because right now we are holding the 200 SMA right here. Okay, so we are holding the 200 SMA, and the 50 is about to cross the the 50 is about to cross the 200 SMA. Okay, so that means technically it's bullish. Okay, so I'm still holding my position on this one, and guess what, we are at 51% of RSI. So I do like this one for a swing. Okay, next one is gonna be VTVT. I'm still holding this stock because I like the way the stock is actually trending, because we're making new highs. Okay, so this is the area right here. We bounce off this area. I got a little bit shaken around this week right here, but I didn't take my position off because I wanted to see what is gonna happen the following day if we're gonna keep pulling back down, because I've been in it since $1.80, right around here. So I've been in it right here when we anticipate this 50 cross. Okay, so I took some profit, no doubt, and we pushed back down. It was this is for a long term than a short term. Okay, so right here I like the fact that it did bounce off the support, and the support is our 50 EMA. So I'm expecting this to actually trade around this area, the $3 area. So once we cross this $3 area, I think we should be good to go. RSI is good. I like the RSI, and the volume. Guess what happened on a Friday? The volume came in. Okay, so if we can break this $3, I think we should be good to head higher. Next one is going to be our we already talked about the CARV, about JP Morgan and all that. So I do like this one, and hopefully hope it's not a strategy. So we should be able to get past this 1050, and we should be going higher. Next one is gonna be FLGT. Okay, so this one, the reason why I pulled this up, it has a very high short interest, and as well, let's look at the short interest real quick on FLGT. Okay, short interest is 20%. Okay, and the float is just 14 million float. Okay, you can have this for a long. You can put it somewhere in your portfolio for a long time. But we have on the market side, we have 47 million in income, and sales is 135. Book per share ratio is 8.47. So the past week it didn't do good, but we're green all through. Okay, so in my own opinion, for me, I do like the stock because we bounce off this 50. Okay, so right now we just need to maintain this area, and we should be good. This is the trend it need to break. We're consolidating around here now. It should hold this area. So we're consolidating around this area. So I do like it for a long-term swing. Look at that. So top here, and right there. Okay, with our trend. Okay, once we break this, our resistance is just right around the corner here, which is our 116, 117 area resistance, and we are actually over sold, so which is 43%. So we should be able to bounce back up. Okay, so next on the list is going to be our CGIX. Okay, CGIX, I do like this. Okay, because we just need to break this area. Okay, I see that we just need to break this area right there. If we can break this area, I think we should be able to go, because that is our resistance right there. Okay, that is our resistance, because we are actually making a U shape. Some people call you can call this cup and handle. Okay, you can call it a cup and handle. I haven't used this parabolic, but let's see it. Okay, right there. Okay, right there. Okay, so this is your cup and handle, okay? And cup and handle, you know, means is bullish, and we should be able to get past this $7 area. So I do like CGIX as well. Okay, next one is going to be our MDGL. Okay, MDGL has a high short float interest as well. So let's look at it right there. Okay, so this one right here, we have our trend. Okay, we have the trend, downtrend, and we have our uptrend. Okay, if you want to see it in here, it's very simple. We have our uptrend and we have our downtrend. Okay, so the area we need to break right now is $1.25. If we can break $1.25, we should be able to test $1.35 easily, because that is our next resistance. Okay, our stop loss is around this 50 right here, the 50 EMA, which is $118. Okay, that's gonna be our stop loss. Our 200 is just right around 3 points away. Okay, so it is very, very, very important that you know you keep this on your radar, because if you see our RSI is 53. So I do like it. All right, I do like it. And the last but not the least is VISL. VISL, we still have our same cup and handle pattern. Okay, so if you see here, we have our cup, and this here is our handle. Okay, it's our handle. So we just need to bounce off this area, which is the $2.93, and we did. We bounced off this area, and then we push back up, okay, with this little wick down here. So now our resistance is around the 350, 375 area. You know, with decent amount of volume, I think we should be, you know, should be able to test the highs again. Okay, because our $455 area is the resistance, okay, which is right here, and then we'll be able to test there. Okay, so this is a cup and handle pattern that we need to keep an eye on. Okay, we have our RSI is in the oversold area, so you know we should start creeping back up again. Volume really came in, and it's really good. So if we look at that, right there we have 25% short interest. Okay, we short our short float, and we have 19.45 million float short. Okay, so I do like it. The thing about this one was on February 9th, they announced 50 million registered direct offering at the market. So in my opinion, you know, whenever a company price at the market, you know, it tends to, you know, to push higher. Okay, in most cases, but in this case, what happened was, you know, this stock was actually trailing the market. So the market pulled back and the stock pulled back. Okay, and I think it was a combined purchase price of $2.75 per share. Okay, on a direct offering. All right, so I think I see this bouncing back soon. Okay, just keep an eye on it. I do love this I do love the stock, and let's see how things roll the coming week, and if we can bounce off this area, we should be able to reclaim the 20 SMA of the level right there around the 370-75 area. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate your hanging out with me, and don't forget to click the bell, okay, and turn on the notification and subscribe. All right, so I'll see you all in the IPO video. Bye bye, and let's make some money.